Hey friends, Laura here with Layla Wellness. Welcome to your yoga practice today. We're going to be doing a gentle practice today. It's the type of thing you might want to put into your day when you just need to move your body a little bit, but you don't want to get too crazy. So it's a great place for calming your mind, calming your body, and getting a little bit of movement in. Let's get started. We're going to start today's practice in a wide child's pose. So we want to bring our big toes together, but our knees out nice and wide toward the edges of our mat. We're going to crawl the hands out toward the top of the mat. You have a few options in any child's pose. Maybe the arms reach out nice and long. Maybe you stack your fists right under your forehead, or maybe you drape your arms alongside your body. What I'd like you to really focus on as much as possible is finding that stretch along your back right up into your shoulders. For some of us, that reach forward in child's pose is a little too much for our shoulders, so feel free to pick one of the other options as we get into our child's pose. Let's walk the hands out, find what works best for you. You could use a block here. I'm going to be stacking my fists, resting my forehead here, and we'll be taking 3 to 5 breaths in each asana today. Take a moment to connect to your body and your brain, releasing any tension in your body, any stress from your brain, and just focusing on the here and now. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to start to walk those hands over to the left. Bringing your forehead again down toward the mat. Maybe your arms are extended. Maybe you're supporting your head with your fists under the forehead. Concentrate on the stretch you're feeling down the right side of your body. I'm going to walk those hands back to the center for one breath. Take a deep breath in and walk those hands to the right. This time focusing on that stretch down the left side of the body. Take a breath in, and let's walk those hands back to the center. One more time, full breath in and out. Inhale, start to walk the hands back toward your body, lifting your chest up off the floor, keeping the feet in that wide child's pose. We're going to bring our hands behind us. Lace your fingertips together at the base of your spine. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, lift those hands toward the ceiling, and then begin to hinge forward from the hips, bringing that forehead as close to the mat as you can, letting the hands drift up toward the ceiling. And on your next exhale, let the hands come down to the base of the spine. Release the fingertips. Press the head up and away from the mat. Start to walk your hands forward. Lengthen out through the legs here. Let the toes come out to the edges of your mat. And find baby cobra with your legs nice and long here. Or Sphinx pose, whichever feels more comfortable. I think I'm more comfortable in Sphinx right here. Reach the right hand toward the top of the mat while we bend our right knee. Slide this left hand under, dropping your left shoulder, left ear toward the mat. Little half frog, threading the needle, letting gravity give us a good stretch here. And then we start to roll all the way over onto our back. Keep that knee bent while we flatten out the shoulders and look right up at the ceiling or the sky if you're lucky enough to be outside. Nice, easy spinal twist. Inhale, reach that right hand toward the ceiling and slowly drop it back down onto your side. Feel free to adjust your hip if you need to. We're going to reach that right hand underneath the right shoulder, slide the left hand out from underneath, and return to your Sphinx or baby cobra. Inhale, bringing up the left knee and extending that left hand, sliding the right hand behind the left. Drop down onto your right shoulder, right ear toward the mat. And then take that deep breath in, roll all the way onto your back, still keeping that knee bent to find your spinal twist. You can play with hands up, hands down, see what feels more comfortable for you. We do want to have both shoulders down on the floor as much as possible. Inhale, reaching that left hand toward the ceiling. Exhale, rolling all the way back down onto the side. Let yourself pause for a moment before you move to that next movement, bringing the left hand up. We slide the right hand out from underneath, elbows under the shoulders, and return to that Sphinx pose. Tucking your hands now underneath your shoulders, press away from the floor, lifting all the way up, coming into a tabletop position. Hands right under your shoulders, nice and long through the spine. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly, lift the hips, cow pose. Exhale, scoop the hips, round the spine, tuck the chin, cat pose. Take yourself through a couple of cow and cat. And then pause here in the center. I'm going to flip our right shin to the outer edge of that mat. Extend through your left leg. Sweep that left hand up to come into a supported side plank. Looking up toward the ceiling. You could be on your knuckles right here. Maybe your gaze is up, maybe straight ahead, maybe down to the floor. See what feels good for your neck. Inhale, use your core, reach both hands high. Exhale, dropping your left hand down, reaching that right hand high, maybe turning your gaze toward your bicep. On your next exhale, let's swing both hands down. Slide that left leg out to the side and sit yourself back. Again, options to rest your forehead on your hands. Let's bring the hands right underneath those shoulders. Lift yourself back up. Extend your left leg out long. Give it a gentle rock back and forth. And pulling that knee right underneath your hips, returning to tabletop. Let's take a little cow and cat. Returning to table, flip your left shin out to the side, extend through the right leg, and reach the right hand high, supported side plank. Inhale, let's reach both hands high. Exhale, bringing that right hand down to your right shin. Reach through the left, maybe looking at that left bicep. And on your next exhale, windmill the arms down to the mat. Let's slide that right leg out to the side and then start to walk back into that child's pose with a gate leg. Then we bring both hands right underneath the shoulders, press ourselves up, walk the hands out, and return that nice long right leg and start to rock it back and forth. I don't know about you, but I hear a lot of ankle crackling going on. Let's return to our tabletop. One final round of cow and cat. Crossing over at the shin and the calf, roll over the feet, and find yourself in a seated position. Any seated position you feel comfortable with. You can stay cross-legged, maybe you go to bound angle, whatever feels good for you. If it feels comfortable, let your eyes softly close and just take a moment to scan through your whole body, starting at the top of your head, moving down through the face, softening through your eyes, through your jaw, into your throat. Letting your shoulders drop. Letting yourself soften through the hips. Letting your knees relax all the way down to your toes. Give yourself 5 long, slow breaths. And on your next exhale, let yourself sigh that breath out. Letting your chin drop to the chest, start to blink the eyes open. Let's take one final deep breath, out and up. Exhale, bringing those hands to heart center. May you have peace in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and hope in your hearts, from my heart to yours. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And visit me at laylowellness.com to find more ways to integrate wellness into your everyday life.